good afternoon students. Today I will be taking Geography 6th standard, the first topic, looking at the earth. Now this particular topic, the learning objectives of this topic includes understanding the meaning of the terms globe, map, plan and sketch. This chapter also demands to identify the difference between globe, map, plan and sketch. But basically today we will focus on first two things, that is map and globe, and we will try to understand its characteristics, advantages and disadvantages. Before actually understanding the globe or any type of map, we will understand the term geography. The term geography is basically derived from the Greek word geographia, which means description of the earth's surface. Description of the earth's surface in the term of physical features showing on a map, political divisions showing on a map, map showing the river features, map showing population distribution. All these are various characteristics which are put on the map for us to understand. Now, this is about the term geography. Now, who is doing all this study? The study is basically done by a geographer. Now, who is a geographer? Is the person who studies the earth's surface with the help of certain tools. Now these tools are maps, globes, sketches and plans. To begin with, we will focus on the first term, that is map. Now what is a map? Map is a two-dimension representation of a portion of the earth or the whole earth. When we are talking about the portion of the earth, we are focusing on a smaller map which shows maybe a map of Goa, okay, showing the population distribution. If you are talking about map of India, showing the rivers of India, and when you are showing the whole earth surface, we are talking about the world map, that is showing all the features, maybe distribution of continents and oceans as an example. So map can be the representation of a part of the earth surface or the whole earth surface, depending on the need or the purpose of the map required by the geographer. Coming towards the types of maps, we have general reference maps. General reference maps are very simple maps which shows certain specific features, like for example physical map of India showing the physical features. So you can see here, I am using an atlas to show you. This is a physical feature or physical map of India. This map is the map of India showing political divisions. Okay, so these are your general maps. That is your map showing some simple characteristics or features. Apart from this, there are few things which are put under the general reference maps, and those can be the maps which are the sketch maps showing the roads, a tourist map which will help a tourist to move from one tourist destination to another. So these are again another two subsets of map which will be the part of general reference maps. The second type of map is thematic map. Now the thematic map, the word theme, it comes from the word theme, which means it is based on a theme. So thematic maps are maps which are based on a particular theme. For example, we are trying to understand soil features. So we check for a soil map of India. For example, another example is distribution of population in Goa. Or it could be something wherein you are trying to understand the roadways. So this map is showing you India roadways and this map is showing you India railways. So basically focusing on one theme, the whole map is prepared. So that is your thematic map based on a particular theme. Then we have the third map, which is known as the navigational map. The navigational map basically is used by the sailors and pilots, and it is based on a navigational chart. Now the navigational chart has some navigational symbols which has a specific study which will help you to move from one place to another through the sea routes or through the air routes. So basically navigational map gives the best usage to the pilots and sailors who move to their various destinations, focusing or referring to the navigational charts, which is a part of navigational map. Then we have the last type of map is a topographic map. Now the topographic map has maximum details. Now these details are something like this, wherein the map is showing you the set of settlements, it is showing you the roadways in the form of cart track, metal road, it is showing you the service centers like post office, railway station, PTO, it is showing you the river moving direction, it is showing you the agricultural area, it is showing you the forested area also. Let us check an example of this. An example of this is this map. This map is a topographical map. Whatever you can see, the yellow portion is your agricultural land. Whatever green portion you can see is the forested area. Whatever red dots what you can see is your settlements. You can see this non-perennial river here, and you can see the red lines which are the cart tracks. So this map shows the maximum details. So in short, topographical maps are basically maps of a very small area, maybe 1 kilometer square or so, and then maximum details are put on the map. So that is about the topographical map. Now, the next tool used by the geographer is a globe. Okay, globe is the three-dimensional representation of the Earth's surface. It is how the Earth looks like, how the Earth is tilted on its axis, inclined axis, and this axis is tilted at an angle of 66.5 degree from the orbital plane and 23.5 degree from the vertical plane. Globe has some important features mounted on it. Those are your lines of latitude and lines of longitude. They help you to locate the place. Prominent blue color helps you to identify the oceans, and the colorful patches are your continents. So in short, globe is trying to make us understand the distribution of land bodies and water bodies with proper accuracy. If you are trying to understand advantages of globes, it is making us understand how the Earth looks like, where is Asia located, where is Antarctica located, where is Australia located with its proper coordinates, that is your latitudes and longitudes. Okay, so that is about this. But so coming towards the disadvantages, we cannot use globe for our reference purpose as you cannot put maximum details on it. And it is also not very handy to carry from one place to another, referring as if you are referring to a map to move to a particular destination. Okay, so that is about this. Okay, so this is about the globe part. Now, when you are trying to understand globe as such, okay, all these places which are present on the globe, which are shown with the accurate shape and size, when you are actually mounting it on a two-dimension sheet, there are some problems which occur. These problems are taken care by the map maker. Now, who is a map maker? Okay, there are disadvantages related to globe. People prefer using maps. Now, those maps which are prepared by the map maker is a cartographer. Okay, so cartographer is the person who scientifically prepares the map depending on the accurate locations and trying to lessen the distortions which are found at the poles, at both the poles. When we are talking about mounting all these details, which is on a three-dimension representation on a sheet of paper, you can see that places which are located in the polar regions, South Pole and North Pole, which are squeezing to a particular point, when you actually put down on a sheet of paper, there is a method of doing it which uses map projection. Now, these map projections, as it is in the straight line, they tend to distort on the sheet of paper. All these things are rectified with using different projections, which a cartographer does it in a very efficient manner. So that is the job of a cartographer, and this is how we are trying to understand the difference between map and globe. Just to take a quick recall, what did we understand today? We understood focusing the concept, that is plan, globe, sketch and maps is the demand of the chapter, but for basically we focused on two things, that is your globe and map. We try to understand the characteristics of a globe, we try to understand the characteristics of a map. We focused on the types of maps like general maps, thematic maps, navigational maps and topographical maps. We also try to understand the advantages and disadvantages of a globe and how the features and the parts of the map when projected on a sheet of paper, what problems do we face and how these problems are rectified by a cartographer. In the next class, we will try to understand about the plan and sketch in detail. Thank you.